Alright guys, hope you're all doing well, hope you're all keeping safe. I think that's the right way around, I normally do it. Today I've got your weekly vendor reset video. We're going to get straight into this one today and see what there is. There hasn't been the greatest stuff for the last couple of weeks, so hopefully we get some better stuff this week. Well, already, Chainkiller, the named Walker and Harris piece, is for sale. The first vendor here. Awesome piece of gear. It's got weapon damage, repair skills, crit damage. Unfortunately, the attributes aren't particularly great on this, but if you are in need of Perfect Headhunter, which is a great talent for snipers, then absolutely worth picking up, I think. T8 21 SMG with SMG damage, crit chance, crit damage, and measured. Not great. We got a custom P416 with reload speed, health damage, assault rifle damage, and close and personal. Another pistol here, the PX4 or P times 4. I'm not entirely sure how you say it. Badger Tough backpack with armor, health, and armor regen with tech support on there. Not particularly great. We got some Ariada Holdings full red on the chest piece with reassigned. A pretty bad talent on there, so probably not worth picking that one up. 4.4% crit chance mod on there. We got deflect duration at 6.4% on the drone. I've always forget the names. 4.3% damage on turret, and then 5% blast radius on sticky. Let's move to the clan vendor. That wasn't a great one. Clan vendor time, and we got the Quiet Raw LMG, the named version with perfect overwhelm. I don't think overwhelm is a particularly good talent in this game, unfortunately. LMG damage, damage targets out of cover, crit damage. I'd only get this if you really want to collect all the named items, but aside from that, it's probably not worth picking up if I'm honest. We've got a hardwired mask with repair skills, Striker's gloves with weapon handling and weapon damage, 2 reds, so possible pickup. Eclipse protocol mask with skill haste. Military MK46 with max damage targets out of cover. It's got LMG damage, it's got bread basket again. Doesn't really work all in tandem. We've got a Lovi here with damage to armor, crit damage, rifle damage, and rifleman. So this is actually a pretty good pickup, I believe. It's a shame that the Lovi C doesn't quite work the same way as it did in the Division 1, but this isn't a bad pickup actually. If you're in need of a Lovi or you want to try it out, this is not a bad one. We've got the M16A2 with rifle damage, crit damage, and rate of fire with reformation. Not particularly good pickup because unfortunately these burst fire assault rifles are just, they've got pretty bad accuracy, so actually hitting those headshots is hard. It's a real shame actually that these kind of just don't work in the game really that well. We got a classic RPK with damage to targets out of cover, crit damage, and LMG damage with in sync. Again, this is a pretty good pickup for an LMG build where you want to use in sync. So you know, skill build as well, pretty good. Richter and Kaiser knee pads with skill damage and crit damage. 511 mask, armor, crit damage, armor regen. We got Ariada Holdings chest piece again with tag team. Not particularly good one this week. We've got 10.8% skill haste mod, 6.2% skill haste for chem. We got an armor on kill mod, 16,000, quite low unfortunately. We got burn strength of 6.7% burn strength on, again on chem. That's not too bad. I actually think that's probably the highest I would have. So I'm going to pick that up just in case. Let's move on to the next vendor. So we're going to change it. This week we're actually going to go to the Dark Zone now. We're at Dark Zone East here, DZ East, and let's see what we have. We have the Carnage, which is the named Negev, LMG damage, damage targets out of cover, and health damage. This still works really, really well. If you use it with Hive, you could use it with Ridgeways, it would work really well. So this isn't the best roll. With that said, it's got max LMG damage, so you could run damage targets out of cover at max at 10%, or change the health damage to something else. Damage to armor at 6%, I believe the highest you can get. Might be more, can't remember. But this is a good weapon. Still a very good weapon in the game. We've got a Paratrooper SVD, a not particularly good one. M249B. LMG, again, not particularly great one here. We've got Negotiator's Dilemma Mask with crit damage and weapon damage. So, yeah, that could work. I'm not sure if I might need that, you know. Striker's Holster with weapon damage and crit damage as well. Again, not a bad pickup, actually. We've got a Rainbow Roll Mask for 511. Not great. Petrov... we've got Petrov Holster here with crit chance, crit damage, and weapon damage. That's not a bad pickup, actually. And again, I might need a full red roll for Petrov on Holster. I'm not sure I've got one. 8.5% skill duration mod, and then 14.2% in snare health for chem. 4 charges for Hive. 6.3% cone size for radius. Cone size for pulse, and then 4.1% duration for trap. So yeah, there's a few little pickups here. Let's move on to the next DZ vendor. Alright, so we're at DZ South. We've got the Rail Splitter, which has got perfectly accurate assault rifle damage, health damage, and headshot damage. I don't actually have this. Do I have enough tokens for it? I don't. But this may be worth picking up if you don't have it, just to test it out. I think I might do that if I get enough. I might have to go into the Dark Zone to get enough for that. We got MP5 ST with SMG damage, crit chance, and crit damage. Again, another good pickup with Sadist, which is good as well, because Bleed is pretty good currently in the game. So this actually is a pretty good pickup as well. We got G36 with assault rifle damage, half damage, and headshot damage with Strained. Strained is still a good talent in the game, so yeah, not a bad pickup either. 586 Magnum, pistol damage, half damage. Aces and Eights backpack with weapon damage and crit damage. You could work with that, but I'd probably only use that for a sniper build really, so I don't think it would work. Eclipse Protocol chest piece with skill damage, Petrov backpack with energize, so probably not worth picking up. Overlord chest piece with skilled. It's got crit damage, crit chance, and weapon damage. It could work, I guess. 4.7% crit chance mod, 8.2% health on the drone, 1% extra mortar ammo for turret, and then 6.4% duration for sticky. Let's go to the last DZ vendor. Okay, so last DZ vendor, DZ West. This week we got the name shotgun. I'm not going to try and pronounce, with perfect jazz hands. Probably not worth picking that one up, and being honest, not great. 612 shotgun with perpetuation, again not particularly great. M1A CQB with fast hands, wouldn't get that one. Eclipse Protocol gloves, ongoing directive knee pads, probably wouldn't get those. Ariada holding gloves with max explosive resistance, so only really good if you're needing it for your recal library. I unfortunately already have all of those. Sokolov knee pads with health, explosive resistance, weapon damage, not worth that one. Disrupt resistance, 8.3% mod. 4.1% radius on the mines, 4.2% active regeneration on the shield, max targets for Firefly 1, and then 6% duration on decoy. Yeah, not really the best one this time. Let's go to the other vendors, which I believe we're going to have to go this way this time. We're going to go to the settlements. So we're now at the campus settlement. Anything this week? We got the Darkness. Unfortunately, not a particularly good sniper in this game. Maximum rifle, not particularly good talent that works with it really. It could work, but not overly great. Probably not worth picking that one up. Although it does have headshot damage, it does have damage targets out of cover. Could work. Custom M44 sniper, headshot damage, accuracy, marksman rifle damage, and optimist. L86 LMG with LMG damage, damage targets out of cover, headshot damage, and killer. Fenris mask with weapon damage, weapon handling, headshot damage. Probably not worth that one. Walker and Harris holster, weapon damage, skill haste, weapon handling, again not worth it. 8.4% skill duration mod, 7.9% snare duration for chem, 4% healing, that's very low actually for the hive, 6.4% cone size for pulse, and then 5% duration for trap. Not good. Last settlement. Alright, so at the theatre settlement we got Contractor's Gloves, weapon damage, weapon handling, and damage to armor. These are pretty good if you don't have an all-red Contractor Gloves. These are good to pick up, definitely. Weapon handling works really well with LMGs as well, so pretty good. We got an ACS 12 shotgun, shotgun damage to armor, and damage targets out of cover with pummel. Again, that's pretty good as well. So that's probably worth a pickup, to be honest. I may have to get those. We got a SIG rifle damage, crit damage, health damage with killer. That could work, possibly. Ariada Holdings gloves with weapon handling, crit damage, and weapon damage. It's unfortunate that weapon handling wasn't headshot damage or something like that. That could have worked better. Ariada Holdings knee pads, probably not worth those. Shock resistance, mod 8.6%. 5% skill haste on the mines, 4.3% horse regeneration on the shield. Max targets for Firefly, and 6% duration for decoy. Moving on to New York. Alright, so last two vendors, New York. We got the Police M4 with Optimist. It's got health damage, stability, and assault rifle damage. Unfortunately, don't really need stability on there, so probably not worth it. Hunting M44 with Ignited. Yeah, we're not going to get that one. Tactical Super 90 shotgun. Crit damage, it's got Sadist, damage to armor, shotgun damage. Could work, possibly. M19 pistol. M1911. 1-1 in sync. Not great. Murakami backpack with overclock. Overclock's a pretty bad talent. It does need to be looked at, I think. Repair skills, skill damage. Otherwise, the actual rolls on it, attributes wise, it's not too bad. Alp Summit, knee pads with repair skills and crit damage. Could be pickup. SMG damage for the Sokolov piece. So this has got weapon damage. Weapon handling, headshot damage. You really want crit chance, crit damage there. or certainly crit damage. So yeah, that's probably not worth picking up that one. 10.3% skill haste mod, 8.4% burn resistance mod, 6.1% skill haste for turret, 6.1% radius for chem, and then 6.5% duration for sticky. Let's move on to the last vendor, which is just around the corner over here, guys. And we will wrap this video up for today. Sometimes mine comes here, I don't know why, but oh, we're here, okay. So we got Tactical Gloves SMG with SMG damage, crit chance, damage to armor, and preservation. Don't know about that. RPK with LMG damage, damage targets out of cover, and accuracy with fast hands. Yeah, don't worry about that one. That KSG shotgun's not particularly good. We got an M9A1 pistol, not great. Golden Gear chest piece with Mad Bomber. Yep, not getting that one. We got Murakami knee pads with status effects and hazard protection, so not worth getting those. Douglas and Hardin mask with weapon damage, weapon handling, health, not worth it for that. 10.1% skill haste mod. Another 10.1% skill haste mod, 4.2% damage for mines, 6.4% cone size for pulse, and then 4.2% duration for traps. So all in all this week, guys, there's been a few pickups. Carnage being one of those. That Lover was pretty good as well. Contractor Gloves was pretty good. So yeah, not a couple of bad pickups this week. I'm probably going to head into, I'm not sure if I've actually got the Carnage, so I'm probably going to head into the Dark Zone myself, so that I can actually grab that Carnage. I don't believe I have it, but if you don't, then I'd highly recommend you get it, guys, because actually the way the game is at the moment, bleed is really quite, oh, I do have a couple. Bleed is quite strong. Oh, I've got a max roll one there. Let me take that away. I'm going to use that. Bleed is quite strong, certainly in PvP and stuff. So yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and until the next one, epic out.